Hi, everybody. It's Mr. Beckett here at Donald Young School. I know we've been doing remote learning for a while now, and everyone feels like an expert at Google Meets, but I thought I would just create a quick little video to give you a couple of suggestions on how to make your Google Meet a little bit easier when you're at home. So the first thing that's important to know is what's going on down here at the bottom. So down at the bottom of the screen, we have the microphone button that we can click to mute and to unmute. We have the camera button so that we can turn on and off our camera. And then the button in the middle is the leave call or the hang up button. It's funny because kids sometimes don't recognize this icon as a phone. So we tell the kids the little red bridge at the bottom. But these are three things that are important. So when teachers talking, lots of times we want to have the microphone off. Also, if we're having connection problems with our internet, having the camera off can help to make things run a little bit smoother at home. A couple of other options that are important for you, I'm going to slide myself over, is sometimes the kids can't see all of the other kids that are in the classroom because there's not enough tiles. So what we can do is we can go in here and we can adjust that through screen layout. So if we change the layout, right now it's on an automatic, but you can toggle this back and forth. And if you have 25 students in the class, you can move that to 30, and then you'll be able to see everybody across the screen. Another good feature down here in these three little dots is change background. Sometimes we don't want everyone in the class to see what's going on in the background, or maybe see that there's dishes piled up on the counter. So you can change the background, and then that way it can be a little bit more private, a little bit more protected. So by changing the background, you can click that and you can choose a wide variety of backgrounds. So for instance, I am going to go out and run with the horses. So I click that, and now my background is me out with the horses. Just note that sometimes this does eat up a little bit of bandwidth. So if you don't have a strong internet, this might not be the best way to do it. So just be aware of your surroundings behind you when you're on the Google Meet with the kids. Also in here, another good feature is turning on the captions. And so for the older students, what you can see is that across the bottom of the screen, now we have the words coming out too. So if things are a little bit glitchy with the family, or sorry, with the teacher, and you can't quite hear everything that's going on, older students can read the text that's coming out across the bottom. It does a pretty good job of even putting in commas and periods and stuff like that, you can see. So it's pretty good that way too. So that is the captions button, and you can just turn that off this way. And so then finally, kids sometimes are like, I can see everybody else on the screen, but I can't see myself. If you look up in the top right corner, that's what you look like on the screen right now. So those are some helpful hints that'll hopefully help make the Google Meets a little bit better for you. Being aware of your surroundings by changing the background so that people aren't seeing what's behind the screen. Making sure that you're muted when the teacher is speaking so that way all students can hear what's going on in the classroom. And changing the layout so that you can see all of the kids that are on the classroom as well. Those are all things that are going to help you be a little bit more successful when running the Google Meet. If you have any questions on Google Meets, don't be afraid to ask your teachers, or you can give me a call at the school and we can get things figured out for you as well. Thanks a lot for watching the video.